Hi, welcome to Making a Better Me Day 70 update. Day 70, that's 10 weeks. Holy cow. Um, I feel like I've been doing this for a long time now. That's quite a significant accomplishment in my opinion. Um, so I've done daily vlogs for 70 days since New Year's Day. It is my vlog purpose is somewhat of a New Year's resolution to a degree, things that I wanted to commit to taking care of and improving in my life, and so I've been working on these things for the last 70 days and some even longer. Um, a quick recap of what I've been doing. Try to do this at least weekly, since I don't say it in every one of my blogs. A couple of things I've been working on personally is Making a Better Me is the name of my blog or my vlog, and what I've been working on is one of the main things is reclaiming my health in terms of fixing some injuries that I've had. I've been going to the gym for about 5 years, and in the last couple of years, I had a couple of injuries that have really set back my ability to make gains, and actually led to me being really set back and making some negative progress. And I really wanted to work on ways to correct that. So I've been spending a lot of time this year in 2018 working with massage therapists, chiropractors, and a functional motion specialist at the Leg Health Clinic to try to sort out some of the issues around my injuries, and not only to correct my injuries, but to prevent me from making new injuries. So it's not a fast process and it's not a quick process. I really have to relearn and adjust how I move my body, at least in certain regards, so that I'm not doing the same movements that have probably caused me problems for years and my body compensated for, and it's just finally starting to bite me in the butt. Um, so that's one of the major things I've been working on. Along with that, I've been working, since I haven't been able to really train upper body in the weight room. I've been working on increasing my cardiovascular health by doing more cardio and trying to build up so that I can function at a higher level for more time. I've made some pretty decent success at that, or at least I feel like I've made improvements in that. And one of the other things I'm working on is doing stretching, full body stretching, to increase my range of motion in my legs and my upper body everywhere. So I've been doing lots of stretching, and I've also been doing a lot of ab work to build up my core strength and stabilize my body better. And I think all these things, and actually I've also been trying to work on legs. I did have a setback a couple of weeks ago when my knee decided for about a week that it hated me, and there was no way it was going to keep doing this. Um, Unfortunately, that's not an uncommon thing for me. I've had severe knee problems for over 20 years now, and I don't think they're going to be going away anytime soon. Um, I have a severely damaged left knee. The ACL has been previously destroyed, causing a loss of stability. I have a lot of cartilage damage, which has caused my leg to be crooked. I also have moderate arthritis in that knee from bone-on-bone impacts and things like that. Just way too many accidents and problems and injuries over the years, and never really healed properly or fixed properly. I wish I had known um, 25 years ago what I know now. I would certainly be in a much better place. Um, but hindsight is better than foresight, and there's not a whole lot I can do about that other than make sure I'm not making the same mistakes going forward. One of the other things that I've been working on in my resolutions was to be a better helper or partner to my wife in terms of helping with cleaning and household chores. It is, all our responsibility here, not her responsibility or my responsibility, but we work together as a team to try to make sure that our house is functional, clean, livable, chores are done, paperwork's done, things like that, responsibilities, groceries are bought, gas is gotten, whatever we need to do, we work together on that. So we've been working on that and making strides in being better at that. We've done some decluttering. We've slowed down a little bit on that, but we need to get ourselves back on track with that. We've been doing more cleaning and being more responsible about cleaning, which has been a positive thing. We've been better at keeping track of paperwork and things like that. And moving forward, I think we should be able to maintain and keep up with this better. One of the things that we have coming up in a couple of weeks is we're having our bathtub replaced and our tub surround replaced, and I know my wife is very excited about that. Looking forward to that, I'm sure. So we'll see what happens with that. So that'll be a good positive thing. Other things that I've been trying to improve marginally is my eating. My eating habits haven't really taken off yet. Been trying to sort of ease into that because I don't want to fail. So I guess easing into it maybe too slowly is failing at the same time. I'm not sure, but I'll have to try to maybe improve that a little bit over the next little while. I've been getting encouragement from one of my friends and some tips and ideas, so maybe I'll have to start taking those. I know I've been drinking a little bit more water. I've stopped drinking dairy products for the most part. So small steps, baby steps, and we'll get there. One of the other things that I also want to be able to do a little bit better is just be a better person, help people, be nice, be kinder, whatever. Not that I'm a huge turd all the time, but there's always room to be nicer to other people and help people more, and just do helpful and better things. So I do try to do that as much as I can. Let's talk a little bit about my accomplishments of today. A few things happened today. I made it back to the gym tonight. I've been off the gym for a couple of days just due to extremely hectic and busy schedules. So today I went to the gym this evening, just to get home actually a few minutes ago, and I did 30 minutes of easy to moderate cardio on the recumbent bike, and then I did a full body stretching routine. So felt pretty good about that. Hoping maybe tomorrow I can either do some abs or some legs or something. We'll see what fits in the schedule. Tomorrow we teach, which is what we do on Monday night. So we'll see what happens. Now, one thing that I didn't do much of is I didn't do much as far as housework or cleaning today. We were, as I've mentioned the last couple of days, we're at the outdoor sports and RV show at Halifax Exhibition Park, and so that took up a big chunk of my day again today, so that didn't give a lot of time for housework and things like that, but we'll get back on track with that this week, I'm sure. So pretty good day otherwise. Let me tell you a little bit about the show today. I think it went well. We were involved with the dock diving this morning with Score. So that was his 5th show, dock diving at the Outdoor Sports and RV show, and he did great. He never hesitates to jump off the dock. He gives it his all every time and has a lot of fun with it. He was, I think he was kind of a crowd pleaser throughout the weekend. They like to see the dogs do the big jumps, and he was probably the most consistent big jump dog that we had in the group. I know that Andy from Aquaterra Kennels, who was the organizer of the dock diving, was glad to have us there. He appreciated it and thanked us very much, and look forward to doing it again next year. Another thing that happened at the Sports and RV show that was a bit unexpected was I ended up doing some axe throwing. They had axe throwing available. I've done that a couple of times in the last year at Timber Lounge in Halifax, and really had a good time doing it, enjoyed myself. So I mentioned on Friday I took part in the amateur competition and actually did fairly well, ended up placing 2nd. yesterday an opportunity presented itself for me to enter the open division. And I said, why not? I had fun yesterday, and it'll be fun. So I entered the open division. When I got there and saw the people I was up against, I thought, oh wow, I'm in over my head. We're talking professional axe throwers, people that, professional lumberjacks, people that, coaches and things at the Timber Lounge, people that play in the league at Timber Lounge, guy that was at World Championships, ranked 32nd in the world, something like that. So some really top-notch competitors. I mean, they had their own axes, and I'm standing there and I'm thinking, I don't have an axe. I don't even know what I'm throwing. Like, can someone pass me something? Like, I don't know what to do here. So I felt like I was in a little bit over my head, but I thought, what the heck? It's for fun. So yesterday I ended up in that division, and there were 12 of us, and the top 8 advanced to the final. I really did not expect to advance to the final, but by some miracle I ended up finishing 6th and advancing to the finals today. So today I was in the final, and went out there again, and I thought, man, I'm way too deep. This is a little bit intimidating, but what's the worst that can happen? So I went out there and I did the best I could. I did get eliminated in the first round. I seeded against a much stronger player, but I felt pretty good about at least one of my rounds. I had 2 rounds. It was a 2-round combined total, and my first round was 18 out of a possible 25. His was 23 out of 25. So even if I had scored 25 in the second round, I wouldn't have been able to beat him. But that's okay. I'm still really happy with how that went, and I had a good time with it. So that ended up, the score that I got combined in the 2 rounds ended up putting me in 7th place, which was kind of cool. Actually, I have one of my awards that I won from Friday, where I placed 2nd in the amateur division. I got basically the same thing for 7th place. I'll just show you the 2nd place one so you can see. Basically a huge piece of wood with the name of the event, and it's all engraved, and really kind of cool. I thought it was pretty impressive and a lot of fun. So I have one of these also. This is 7th place for the open division, and this is for the amateur division, which says 2nd place. So that was kind of cool. There was also some cash prizes. So Friday I walked away with $75, which I was very impressed with, and today I got another 20. So that worked out nicely. I probably paid for my gas for the weekend, and maybe even a little bit of my food. Who knows? So I think that's a great positive impact, I guess. So had a lot of fun, and I hope to get the chance to do that again. I did hear that the national championships is going to be here in Truro this summer in August, so who knows? Maybe I'll find a way to make an appearance there. That'd be a lot of fun. So yeah, that's kind of how my day went. I thought it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed myself, shocked myself, but had a lot of fun, and yeah, it felt good. So this week coming up, I think is a quieter week. It is March break in the schools this week, so there should be no teachers or students around. I'm not sure what plans we have because I've been basically off on a 4-day weekend. We had a snow day on Thursday. Friday I took as a vacation day for the outdoor show, and Saturday and Sunday was a weekend. Although I didn't get a whole lot of break over that time, I was pretty busy with the outdoor show, and 3 out of those 4 days, and run pretty ragged. So anyway, so hopefully I'll get a good night's sleep tonight and be up and raring to go for work tomorrow and this week. Like I said, I have no idea what they have in store for us. I'll find out tomorrow morning when I get there if we're just working on our regular schedules, or if we'll be working on special assignments or projects. Guess we'll find out in the morning. So that being said, I also Mondays are our teaching night, so we'll be teaching at Stay and Play agility classes, Tamara and I, and that should be good. It's always interesting at the least. We've got some decent students, and I'm pretty happy with overall how things have been going the last little while. So we'll continue to move forward with that. I know Wednesday night this week is our training night in Stellarton, so we'll be training Score and Blur and at an agility practice that night. And as far as I know, there's nothing else this week. I'll double check my schedule later and find out. But yeah. Now, one thing I will mention is on my channel, on my Making It Better Me YouTube channel, I did add a video of me throwing axes of my best round from today. I did post that on the channel, so if you want to see what it looks like, go ahead and take a look. It was a lot of fun. One thing I did notice with the axe throwing is the different competitors. There were very many different styles of throwing the techniques that were used, and I thought that was interesting. Kind of neat to see. I know when you go learn, they sort of show you the technique, which is basically what I used, and I don't think any of the other competitors were using the same technique. A couple were using a similar technique, and some were extremely different techniques. So kind of neat, interesting. See how that had developed, but it was a lot of fun. Trying to think of what else I want to say. I know I've been saying, I've been trying to come up with little anecdotal stories or problems or things like that, or situations in my life, and I don't really have anything for today, so we'll probably leave it at that for today. But one thing I will say is, as always, if you've watched my video, I would appreciate if you could hit the like button or the thumbs up button. If you have anything you'd like to say to me, please leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. If you love my video, if you hate my video, if you want to know about axe throwing or the outdoor show or anything else, or last of all, if you have not subscribed to my channel but you've watched my video, please take a moment and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate that. It's nice to know there's other people out there watching and enjoying my my channel and taking a look at what I'm doing. I'm feeling pretty good about how it's going, and I hope to be able to keep it up throughout the whole year, and maybe even further than that. I know I was thinking a little bit about it, and I know that there may be some challenges this summer with that when I'm away traveling, but I'm hoping I can find ways to make it work each day, regardless. But we'll figure that out when the time comes. Anyways, that's it for tonight, so have a great night. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.